Hey guys, this is Matt for Creative. Today we're taking a look at a film camera. Now I've been going into film a lot. I sell a lot of film cameras, disposable, reusable film itself at my store, but I want to take a look at the best film camera that's accessible to most people that's actually available. So actually let me just show you a few of the other cameras here that we have. There's going to be some things that you know and some things that you don't know about. And also, I can't find my windable camera. So this is a Harman made of plastic. This one goes for, I think, $30, and you get 2 rolls of black and white film. Does it want to even focus? Wow. Well, you get the idea. It's just like a hunk of plastic. You can hear it here. It has a flash, comes with a battery. That's not a bad deal. That's $30 with 2 rolls of film. Then you have like your cameras that you know about, your Kodak disposables, your Fujifilm disposables. Fujifilm, remarkably, is tiny as a little camera, and I really like that. Then there's this new one, the M35 from Kodak. This one is pretty cool because it just comes in colors, and at this point a lot of people are getting these just to be they want that film feel, either something emailed to them or the actual print of it, but they kind of just want to express themselves too, and this one comes in 6 colors. This one's pretty good. We'll look at this one later. But the one that I got, and by the way, this one goes for like 25 to 40 bucks. The one that I got here is a Yashica, the MF2. So this one is going to be unique because while the body is plastic, as you can see here, it actually does have a glass lens. Now, a lot of these other cameras, they have what's called, well, plastic lens, but they have what's called an f9 lens, and that means it doesn't let in a lot of light. So the film that you should be using should at least be 200 film here, if not 400 film, just because it needs light. In low light situations, it's going to do poorly. You'll need to use the flash a lot. But with this one, it has a glass lens, and the lens itself is a 3.8. There's actually, well, it says that there's a cap on the film speed that you're supposed to use, and that is 400. I even asked, can I use 800 film in this? And according to their website and according to the user manual that we have here, it says that that's a little bit too high. And it does just recommend up 100 speed, 200 speed, and 400 speed. Now, you can see I did take this out of the packaging. I did load this up with film, and I've been playing around with it. There's only so much that I can do. But this is what it comes in. When you do get it, it is displayed pretty nicely. This way. It kind of angles the camera to you. It's nice. It has a little cap. It has these little dangles on it so that you can put the strap on. But for me, I hate wearing straps, so I'm not going to use it. But if you do need a strap, it does have angled ones here, one on the back left and one on the front right. As we go through the rest of the packaging, you get very little because it does not come with a battery or batteries. This does require 2 AA batteries for the flash to work, and as far as I can tell, it does not need a battery for any of the other features because it doesn't have an automatic film winder. I believe when you're ready to spool the film the other way, you just press the button and you'll do that. I may be wrong. Now, this is just looking over this camera. It's good to have something that manually winds like this. This is something that will not have too many failure points because, again, I have another one, another Harman camera, which is here, somewhere over here. This one, which does have a few failure points. Now, this one is a little bit of in between. Something like this is a reusable and something like this is a reusable. So the camera does have a lens cover here, which you can open, and then you can use the flash too, but whenever you take a picture, it'll automatically spool to the next one. You don't have to do anything. But again, that's something that could fail if you handle this roughly. Maybe the mechanism fails, and then there's no way at all to spool that, and then you are, yeah, that's not fun. It even uses that to rewind everything, and again, if that fails, then you're gonna let a lot of light in, and it will spoil your photography. But this one has the button to rewind, has the lever to crank to the next film. You don't have to keep on going like this until it just goes. You just crank, and that is it. What's interesting about this is the flash. So this does have a built-in flash, and to activate, it's like that. Literally, that's all you need to do, and then eventually this glows and you can see that the flash is on. But here is what is probably the most interesting part of this camera. Now I know that this is dark, but you can see that is a glass lens, and there's a light meter up here too. So this is going to help you kind of just get into film photography if you want to pay a little bit more. This one does go for $119. Found this at B&H. It is a lot bigger than I thought. I was honestly expecting something, well, it's never going to be as slim as this, because look, that's a Fujifilm disposable. They can fit right in my pocket. It's a lot thinner, it's a lot less depth, it's a lot less camera than everything, but of course plastic lens, no cover, no anything. And also this is something that you're just gonna shoot, you're gonna get rid of it, and then you are done with that. But this one, I like minimal products. This is why, for me, when the iPhone 13 Pro came out, I just used that, and that's honestly all I used. Then I kind of got back into using the professional camera here, and now I'm getting into film because film is very popular. So I decided, again, this is the best camera that is available right now within reason. You can get a Leica that goes for around $5,000. That's just not attainable. But this is, while it does have big, bulky, plastic body, glass lens is what this is all about. And you know what? Let's take a photo here. I wish I could show you the inside, but I already spooled the film and I'm only a few shots in. I did ruin a few shots because I was wondering if I had loaded this properly. On the inside of this, you'll see little teeth up here. All you need to do is just put your film on the teeth, let the tail end of the film just kind of rest on the spool, and it'll just do its work. You do this, it'll use those teeth to move things forward, and you're fine. I was like, is it going through? And I opened the door, and yes, it was going through, only with the little tail fluttering here and the teeth engaged at the top of the film. So you're fine with that. And it's just moving, but it reset it. I probably let a lot of light in, but we're gonna use this here, and we're gonna take a few shots here with the flash. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna do one without it, and hope that this kind of moves my spool away from all the stuff that's been affected by the light leak. So that was with flash. This is going to be without the flash. Whoops. Oh. I need to do that. Of course, you can see that. That spools the film as far as you need it. And now we are ready for the next one. And that's it. Without the flash, that's really just super quiet. So that's as easy as it is. I have heard that the cap can kind of fall off here, so just make sure that it's just a rubber cap, kind of. There's no mechanism to lock into place. Just make sure it kind of fits on there. But again, for me, I do not like using straps of cameras. What I do like is it does have a tripod mount here, and one of my favorite accessories from Spyder, not sponsored by the way, is this. You screw this in to the bottom, and I wear this on my belt. It is literally the easiest way to have a camera. It's just right on my hip. It's not like held down by a strap. It's not in the way. This is how I choose to use it. And then just have a nice little grip. Again, all completely plastic, but that's the body for you. You can take a look at how everything is. Oh, did I mention watching a football game today against Dallas? That's why I'm wearing this. I was just doing a lot of things today. You do get 2 manuals, one I believe in Japanese and then one in English, and it was really easy to go through and figure out, okay, this is how you, the name of the parts, how you get into the camera, how you do a lot of things. And then here's the strap, which is something I'm never going to use, but maybe, oh, okay. And this can't be leather, but it's kind of like a faux leather with a red threading on it, and this is nice. And then, yeah, this feeds directly through here, and you can just hang this around your neck. But again, for me, don't like straps or any kind of wristlets mainly. I just like keeping this on my hip. But yeah, that's pretty much everything to go through. Unfortunately, I just got the camera today, so if you guys are interested in this setup and we get enough views, I will be printing everything. I mean, I will be making prints of this, and I'll be showing this in a later video, but then we can do a direct continuation on this camera rather than doing just a whole, you know, I'll be looking at each of these cameras separately. So again, this is the Yashica MF2 Super, and it does rate the film needed 100, 200, or 400 speed, no higher. It does have a f3.0 3.8 lens, glass lens, which is why I got this one in particular, and I hope that everything works out. It's pretty idiot proof in loading the film because I'm really new to film, but this is going to be what I use. It's either this, find a used camera, which is non-existent right now in New York City, or spend $5,000 for a Leica, which I just don't have right now. So this is the option. This is, I hope, is a good one. It's a chunky camera. Again, I wish it was a little bit slimmer like this, but it is not. All right, guys, if you have any questions, put it in the comment section below. Don't forget, I'm on Instagram at m8b9. You can email me at matt8b9@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Just look at that camera. That camera looks nice. Oh, look at that little chrome ring around it. That does give it some personality. And why is my video getting darker? At least it's focusing on the camera. Look at the camera. That's pretty. But don't forget, it is plastic and it is bigger than I thought. All right, guys, that's it. I will see you next time.